Good morning, lovelies. How you doing? I'm keeping my voice down because Johnny's still in bed. It's like 7:45 on a bank holiday Friday. It's blah, blah, blah. It's VE Day. VE Day is the 75th anniversary of the end of the Second World War, so it's kind of a big deal. So Johnny's got the day off work and he's having a lie-in. And because yesterday's video was really short and really dull, today I'm making it all about the animals. You guys seem to love the animals here on the farm, so enough of me. Let me hand you over to all the other little lives that are here on the farm. You're going to enjoy this one. Good morning. Oh, look at that little tiny one on the left. You is only a baby. Hi. Well, you're very brave. Hi. Oh, hi. They've got really rough tongues like sandpaper. Oh, we're going for an arm lick now. That tickles. I shouldn't dig up their garden, sweetheart, for a wee-wee. That's probably a little bit naughty. Oh, you're going to dig up their garden instead. Dear. Sorry, neighbours. Oh, look, there's a little tiny baby rhubarb coming up there. These are our black currants. They're looking good. Raspberries coming back into leaf. Hey, Squeak. How are you? Oh, I smell a cow, don't I? We've got strawberries. So you can see how they form. All the petals fall off. Oh, just like that. And then the centre of that flower grows into the strawberry. Isn't that cute? This is the blueberries in flower. We'd never get a lot of fruit from our blueberries, but we get the odd berry. If you ever plant raspberries in your garden, be warned they are one of the most invasive of plants. You see all of these little ones coming up. We haven't planted these. These are just sprouting from the root system on the main plants, and these have only been in 2 or 3 years, so this is a lot of growth. They're more invasive than blackberry because the blackberry plant can only spread by the stem growing long, and then where that stem drops and touches the ground, then it roots. It doesn't actually push root system underneath the ground, which is exactly what raspberries do. Now, I don't mind that because I love raspberries, but if you've got a small garden and you want to keep it under control to grow other things, just be warned, because once you've got raspberries in your ground, it's very hard to get rid of them. Just growing in this grass is vetch, which I guess is a weed, but look at that flower and the leaves. Aren't they just so pretty? Part of the pea family, I think. Really, really beautiful. And it just grows everywhere here. Oh look, our little artichokes had a baby. Love artichoke. Those look like they've taken hold now. Just need them to start growing. And these are our old strawberry plants. They look like they're going to set a lot of fruit this year. Hopefully I can get to the fruit before the birds do. Into our little herb garden. And those onions that I planted have finally started sprouting. They took ages. Wow, look, the chives are in flower. Crikey, when was I last in here? Aren't they beautiful? All the flowers from the allium family, or the onion family, all their flowers are just so beautiful. Now I guess to prolong the plant, I probably want to pick them, but I will research that beforehand. Not that I would mind having a vase of them in my kitchen. That curly leaf parsley is bolting again. I need to come and cut that back. How are my tomatoes doing? Oh, they're okay. That one's still got quite yellow leaves. I've completely forgotten about them, I must be honest, so I haven't watered them since the last time I showed you me watering them. So I'll go and do that now, and I can just start hearing to rain, so this might be a little farm tour over for now. We might have to do part 2 later. So I've had my breakfast, it's just stopped raining. I'm just going to get this on in the slow cooker. So this is the free range chicken that I bought yesterday. So it's quite snug in there, isn't it? Now there's different ways of doing this. I often, and probably mostly, I cook them dry, so I don't put anything else in this pan. I'm just going to cook this on its own. It's absolutely fine. It's not going to burn. It's not going to dry out. It's going to kind of sweat and make condensation in the pan, but also the meat is going to release juices into the bottom of the pan, and we'll probably get about 1/2 inch of juice in the bottom of this slow cooker by the time it's finished cooking. So I'm just going to whack that on to high. It's 10 in the morning. This will be done by 1, 2 at the latest on high. Otherwise I could just leave it gently simmering all day on low for about 6 hours probably. You know when it's cooked, the leg will just like break away. The meat will be juicy and tender and so delicious. And then when it's cooked, all I'm going to do is shred that meat up, and then I'm just going to pop that in a little tub in the fridge to make dinners and lunches for the next few days ahead. There we go, let's whack that on high, and then let's go and have a little look around the rest of the farm. So we've got this lovely gate here, but the fence right next to it's fallen over, so we've all just started walking through there, taking a shortcut. Come on, ducks! Wow, look how their island has changed. That was just mud. Now they've got buttercups and all kinds of weeds are coming up. Oh, hello. Would you like some sweeties? Come on, Tinks. There she comes. Oh, hello, little pretty duck. Would you two like some sweeties? Oh, the other girl's going to be getting very jealous because she's not brave enough. Are you? So all those three on the island, there's one on the left there, a black and white one, and then there's two on the right of the island, a grey and white and a black and white, and they all appear to be sitting on eggs. The girl on the left, I think she's sat on Canada geese eggs that will be fertile, but any duck eggs that they're sitting on won't be fertile. Is that nice, ladies? Sweet girls. This whole great patch is food. All of that is edible. Isn't that crazy? Tastes like spinach, nutritional content similar to spinach. Amazing. Free food, people. Free food. There's a baby on the island, and I don't know what it is. It's quite a big baby. I'm not sure who it's with. I don't know who its mother is. It's just to the left of the house. Come on, Jet. She got suspicious of us. Come on, girl. Your public awaits. Come on, Jet. She's so funny. Oh, she's being very cool today, isn't she? Oh, heck. Come on, girl. Good girl, Jet. Oh, you knock fingers. Well, hello again. Fancy meeting you here. So I hope you've enjoyed today's walk around the farm. I really enjoyed that. And I don't know how much you saw about that little baby bird on the island, but I was just chatting to Johnny, and I really think that one of our muscovies has hatched a Canada goose. When the Canada geese have laid on our little island for like 5 years, maybe 6, and every year we get a bunch of babies from them, and it's just so cute. They do take over the island, I have to say, and they do push my girls out, but we love them. They're really very, very cute birds, and watching those baby Canada geese grow up is just adorable. And then they all fly off and go back to Canada, and it's really sad. So this year, Mr. and Mrs. Canada Goose came back to the pond as per normal. She started laying on that left-hand spot on the island where that muscovy is now sitting. And then something happened. Then there was only one, looking very forlorn. I've got a horrible feeling that the fox might have got one of them, male or female, I'm really not sure which. And the other one was hanging around. Noisy chickens. The other one was hanging around possibly for a week or 10 days, and then that one has now disappeared. I assume that one's flown off though. It looked just really sad and forlorn, so goodness knows where that's gone. But that does mean that they left some eggs, maybe just one, I really don't know. I don't know how many eggs were in her nest. And very soon afterwards I noticed that one of my muscovies started sitting on her nest, so she would have been laying her eggs in with the Canada Goose. She's still sitting on those eggs, which is a little bit confusing. I don't know when that baby hatched, but it looked really quite independent, the way it was just flittering around the pond. There were occasional squeaks between that and I think with that muscovy, so watch this space. We might now have a pet Canada Goose too. Oh my goodness, it's like a blinking zoo, this place, isn't it? Right, I think I've got you some beautiful footage today. I really hope this edits together into a really nice video. I hope you enjoy it. But yeah, I'm going to call it a day for now. So I hope you enjoy this one. Obviously, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up too, because YouTube really likes those thumbs up and it really helps my channel out. So thank you in advance. Don't forget, we've got Q&A Sunday coming up very soon. So if you've got any pressing questions about anything that you've ever seen in any of these videos, then please do drop them below, contact me on social, whatever you want. Just get those questions in and then hopefully I can respond to you this very Sunday. As always, beautiful people, keep smiling, look after each other, and I'll see you, no doubt, tomorrow. All the best.